Hey, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dead in Vinland. The Where Am I edition. One of those things. I don't know if it's the aging body or the aging mind or the aging soul, but traveling. It's like ground-based jet lag. Does that make any sense? Is that a thing that exists? A condition that exists at all? I'm not sure. If it doesn't, I'd like to submit it to the American Journal of Medicine and Sciences for consideration because I just came off of a major road trip 2018, and I have a version of a jet lag, like kind of like disoriented. I'm tired. I went to bed. I don't think I've gone to bed this early in 15 years. I was in bed yesterday at 10:30. What is that about? Unbelievable. I was probably asleep by 11. That's like uncharted territory for me here. Let's check out this long dead warrior. An armored corpse with an ornamental helmet is sitting against the old stump of what probably once was a tall tree. The warrior is long dead, and the tree seems to have been cut down with great force, though only the stump remains. In the hand of the corpse hangs a tarnished pendant with an engraved symbol, a rune without a doubt. That is Algiz. Our wisdom person? Yes, indeed. As you take a closer look at the pendant, you feel observed. A quick glance tells you there's nobody around, and yet this is definitely a rune, and a mighty one. You can feel its energy radiating, and you know this isn't a power to trifle with. It's Algiz. It's What did I say? What did I say indeed? Let me adjust myself here in this squeaky chair. The mark of protection and higher self. The rune of the divine, linked to the realms of the gods. It teaches courage in the face of fear. This is how I know I play too much Isaac. Sure, take the pendant. Eirik's got this one on lock, but so does Tomo. More so, actually. You reach out to take the pendant and can't help but notice the skeleton's hand. It closes at the same rate as you approach yours. You grab the pendant and pull it toward you, but the corpse holds it tightly. Every time I start to read out loud, I feel the need to yawn. What is that about? Its hand is firmly wrapped around the string, which seems too solid to break. Yep, pull harder. You keep pulling. The corpse doesn't show any sign of weakness, but neither do you. Through sheer will, you keep pulling. Your muscles ache. Finally, without warning, the skeleton opens its hand. But when you lift the pendant to examine it closer, it crumbles between your fingers and turns into ashes. Something feels different, as if the imperious power you felt before had vanished. It's unfortunate. We'll go for the helmet. Carefully put your finger around the various spiky parts of the helmet and slowly try to raise it upward. Use your muscles. Thank you. After some light resistance, the helmet comes off easily. You were expecting a faded skull, but the dead face staring at you is well preserved. It is yours. Reflect on the futility of life. I call that Tuesday. Courage in face of fear. This is what you strive for, what allows you to carry on, what will lead you further. The frightful vision of your dead face fades away and is soon replaced by a grinning but harmless skull. There is a shiny object in its left eye socket. It's a small copper-colored sphere. The skeleton and its armor fall into pieces and turn to dust when you take it. Not surprised. Ooh, a saga. A saga axe. What will that do for us? A very sharp Small axe with runic ornaments. Maybe it was used once by a formidable warrior whose prowess was sung by the skalds. But now you'll use it to cut wood. We have used one before. We are on the lookout for a device that looks as if it might be able to produce insults for us. Correct? Correct. I don't recall ever seeing such a device anywhere. In the absence of such a device, what will we do? Gigantic steps are carved into the rock. That's unusual. A golden hazy light is emanating from the bottom of the stairs. As you approach, you feel a humming in your head, a faint muted heartbeat sound resonating in your whole body and under your feet. Get in there, son. Wow, Tomo, you got it, girl. Could have sent nut. You walk a few steps down. You feel that at the end of the stairs lies boundless power. You can feel it in the air and in your nerves. You take a deep breath and go down a few steps further. A golden mist is gathering around your feet. You're starting to feel a formidable heat, but it's not burning your skin. Rather, you feel it inside you. That's not so unpleasant. You feel full of energy. Just a little tingling in your belly annoys you. They're going to ask us to just push the limits here. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's like a howling windy, you know how when you get that hollow windy sound? You go down again, slowly, carefully. The golden mist is now engulfing your whole body. It doesn't seem dangerous. You feel a little tickling on your skin. Continue. Chronic disease. You go down a few more steps. The air is now filled with the golden mist. It's difficult to see anything anymore. Suddenly, you feel a terrible pain in your nose. It's bleeding. Tomo can handle this. Maybe. But soon, you get used to inhaling the mist and the pain stops. You feel fed by the mist. You were starting to lose your senses because of the mist when you saw little shimmering lights floating in the air. They help you to follow the stairs down without colliding into the walls. You feel like you are getting used to the mist now. You feel refreshed, but a bit dizzy, like in a dream. You walk a few steps down. You didn't notice until now, but your head is loudly resonating with the sound of a heartbeat. It's now so loud that you have a very hard time focusing on anything. You take a shivering step and trip. You fall on your head and tumble down the stairs. It feels like you're seeing the scene from outside your body. The rhythm of the heartbeat in your head is maddening. Make it stop, please. Wow. You feel like you're burning from the inside. The pain is unbearable. Oh, you managed to crawl a few steps up, but there are so much more. Your will is beginning to give out. I must do it. You can come out of this, Tomo. A few steps up, you can do it. It's becoming easier. If only you could gather your last strength. Oh, it's no use. You don't have the strength. Your internal organs are slowly burning and decaying. You're dead. We lost Tomo. Wow. Is there any way to do this? I never saw that coming, I'll be honest with you. Nut is tempted by he knows what's happened to Tomo. He's tempted by the call. He wants to test himself. He needs to prove himself that he's still a man despite his however he's failed his family, despite his physical shortcomings that are, that only exist in his own head. He needs to know if he can push himself to the edge and emerge successful. He's going down. So however far down you go is also how far down you have to come back up. It's bleeding. We're going to lose Nut too. I can feel it. We're going to go down, and he's going to look at the lights. I don't know if this is a mistake. Check the lights. You notice a spot where the lights are gathering on the wall. You come near and find a crystal sticking out of the wall. It seems like you could easily remove it. Take it. It could be useful. You remove the crystal without a problem. The floating lights scatter in the air. Oh good, we got a fire crystal out of it. We're gonna go one more. Hard time focusing on anything. Fall on your head and tumble down the stairs. It feels like you're seeing the scene from outside your body. The rhythm of the heartbeat in your head is maddening. Make it stop, please. Oh god, I think we've lost Nut. I feel like you're burning. Oh no. Try to crawl back up. You can do it, Nut. You will succeed where Tomo died. Or not. You're dead. We lost Nut. Brother Angelico broke into tears. Solveig broke into tears. Yagoob. Moira was overjoyed. Wow, this is to be quite the episode. I was not expecting this. This is actually rather unfortunate and somewhat careless of me. I'm kind of ashamed that we didn't take the opportunity to give them more of a deserved send-off. Tomo was our medic here, and wow, how unfortunate. Like, I don't know if I trust this guy so much. Like, look at he's got the flask and he's got the deal there. We're not going to pull anybody in just yet because I want to see how the text goes tonight. That's quite shocking. And I still have no idea as to where the insult machine might be. Friend of Thor. Thor has a new challenge for you. Arm wrestling. What do you say? Yeah, I would send Nut in there to do it. Friend of Thor. Thor has a new challenge for you. Strength challenge. Arm wrestling. I'm in. Arm wrestle with Thor. You give it your all and win the challenge. It's incredible. Thor is very surprised. You feel mighty. Ha 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 ha. Well done, my friend. Come back again. Thor will have another challenge for you. Talk. Friend, new challenge. Agility. What do you say? Not for me, but I know someone who can. Let's send in. Who's our agility lady? You or Parvana, I'm assuming? Parvana. No, it's Kari. Get in there, girl. New challenge. I'm in. You race with Thor with all your speed. Nope. Okay. Fall to the ground. Fractured leg. Okay, let's try talking with Parvana. I'm in. Come on, Parvana. You're lower than... Oh, yeah, you were worse off than Kari. That's right. No, didn't think so. Wow. Okay, so we'll go back to camp. We'll use or make some of these. Who's gonna heal for us? Bloodwet is not the girl for that job, but she's gonna have to learn to be. You're in the shelter, yeah, that's fine. You're in the shelter. How's the food? You know what? Actually, we're gonna bring you guys out here. And by you guys, I mean you guys. It's kind of irrelevant because our food is what it's gonna be because we don't have any time to. Well, we have time to cook, but we don't have any time to. There's nothing to cook. What have we done? Losing these characters has really thrown me for a loop here. I don't know. Oh my god, what have we done? Sure. What? You're healing, you're resting. Okay, yeah. Oh, right, food, that's what we were looking at. But we got no one to do the cooking now. Oh, yeah, Solveig can still do it. Yeah, Solveig can still do it. This is what I was thinking of. We'll go here, we'll go here, we'll go here, and we'll go here. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, you can cook up 8 meats for us. That's perfectly all right. Actually, we don't even need to do that. We can just... There, we can cook 6 even we could probably get by with. So then we'll go like this. And we'll go like this. And we'll cook 6 of those. And then we'll end the turn. Yeah, so, geez. I don't even know where to go with this now because we've lost 2 characters kind of accidentally and foolishly, especially on the second one. I'm thinking, you know, with all this, Solveig might have a little bit of a breakdown, and I wonder if she'll end up following Nut into his new the new spiritual realm in which he exists. But yeah, very strange. I was not expecting that at all. Is there any dialogue that's going to result from this change here? No, nobody seems too concerned about it. Okay, well that's fine. I mean, I can tell my... Wow. I can tell myself that it was not a big deal, I guess. Who's our hungriest hippo here? Kari. Yagoob, my goodness, what an unfortunate turn of events. Tomo's been with us since the beginning. She was there from day what? I don't even remember. Within the first week, I think she was here. She's been with us for a long time. Proven herself over and over again. We made all those things and we never even bothered to apply them. What a silly, silly thing to do. Okay, so we got regular old sunny weather. So yeah, terrestrial jet lag. It's a relatively recent phenomenon for me. I used to once in a while I would get sort of on long trips, and like just for perspective, I mean we left on one day through the kids and we survived the small town Canada roads, you know, Canadian winter roads, quite easily. But that doesn't change the fact that we got up on Friday morning, threw all the kids in the truck, and said, get your crap together, let's go. And on the road by about 8:30 in the morning, and then arrived at our destination about 8:30 at night. So that was a 12-hour day. Spent a couple of days whatever we were doing. I don't even remember what we were up. It was a very specific trip. It was targeted and particular. Tomo was also a flippin' gardener? No. We had these two as the gardeners. And, okay, so let's bring somebody in then. Let's go see what we can do. What is this lady about? She's a wild girl. Okay. This guy looks, he's a singing dude. I don't really know. I think maybe we do want this sneaky kind of shyster. Bonjour, my friend. Take a seat, take a seat. I'll gladly share a place near my humble fire. You are not one of Bjorn's lackeys, I presume? You'd already be yelling at me, sword in hand. And you'd soon swim in a pool of your own blood if so. I may not look like it, but I have some experience with the sword myself. I come in peace. We don't want any trouble. We'll be friends then. I knew you didn't look like a vulgar thief. These fiends, I just can't stand them. But may I ask you something? You said we, meaning that you have friends of your own? Tell me, they are not hiding nearby to ambush me, right? We made a camp not far from here. We are a handful of good-willing people. Marvelous, my friend, whom we send into the fiery pits of hell on exploratory missions. Marvelous, my friend. That's extraordinary news. You see, this lonely situation I am in is starting to get on my nerves. You'd enjoy my company very much, my friend. You'll see, I am full of resources. Take me with you, pretty please. Why not? Why not? You'll have to do your share of work, though. I'm moved to tears by your kindness, my friend. I'm Ustash, by the way. I'm a monk, Christian monk, you know, the one true God, churches, etc., etc. Lead the way. You won't regret having me on board, I promise. Ustash follows you back to camp with a smile. He's now part of your community, for better and worse. That's okay, we'll just feed him to the pits of hell. That's not an issue. I'm sure Angelico will have something to say about this character, but let's take a quick look at him here. Character sheet. Okay. He's an adventurer. Okay. Nice vacation, yeah. Hates cutting trees. He's apathetic. Welcome to the club. And he's stubborn as a mule. His fighting style. He's a looter warrior. Ah, that's actually going to be useful. 13 health, only 5 action points, but 3 initiative is not all that bad. And we can hope for... There's more initiative there. What is his healing like at the moment? Oh, wow. He's not very good at anything. I guess he'll end up being Moira's... Oh, no, we lost both our miners. We have no miners. By Moira, because by Moira, I meant Tomo. We have no miners. Angelica was our best miner. Wow. Strength and constitution. Huh. Well, we'll sort this out in the next video. And I don't know, will I finish telling my road trip story? I guess. I have something about jet lag. You can tell my head is off. It's just my head is not proper right now. But yeah, I mean, everybody survived. It was a 12-hour day there, 12-hour day back yesterday, and which was Monday. And yeah, it was quite the trip. Nothing too eventful, but just these long drives, not banished from the camp. Wow. Not sticking well with me so much anymore. Yeah, so anyway, we'll put a cut in here. Thanks very much for watching. See you soon.